Hello and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival Reforged Eden. My name is Spanj, and you join me today on a frozen planet. Now, I've not been to a frozen planet before, but I did very quickly find a Polaris faction here called Argent. Or, well, I think that's what the faction name is anyway. All their structures are Argent this, Argent that. Anyway, if you've never been to an ice planet before, it might be worth a little stop off because I found something rather interesting. Now, I came here because it had a restroom here and I needed that for my engineer questline. However, while I was scuttling around looking for restroom deposits, I found something called an ice cave, which I thought was just a trash little POI, and it didn't really matter. That is until I decided to have a little look inside. Now, what I've done is I had a look inside because I wasn't expecting this to be anything particularly important. I did it off, well, I did a bit of it off camera. I will admit that I've done some stuff on camera already, so I already know like how to get access to the POI, yada yada yada. But when I realized it was a little bit more than just an ice cave, I decided to start recording and regenerate the POI from scratch so I can show you guys. It's quite interesting. First of all, do not, under any circumstances, turn this setting on when you're in here, because if you do, it goes absolutely bonkers. Well, it says, and now it actually seems to be behaving itself. Never mind, scrap that. Well, let's just turn it off anyway. Not enough. Maybe it was a bug, whatever. Anyway, there are these Promethean ore deposits here, which give you 10 Promethean ore per crystal, which is nice, which is lovely. So it's worth having a little box to loot into. I still haven't sorted this box out. Oh, I need those. Oh, I need those though. Give me one of those, like, oh no, it's hunger. Hunger. That was a waste, wasn't it? Anyway, there we go. So yeah, it's worth picking up these crystals, but then you might notice when you come down here, there is a strange looking door here. Very strange. Talk to the scanner. Examine the scanner. It's calibrated for a biological sample of some sort. Offer my own blood. It does nothing apart from hurt me. Bastard. Okay, so we need to find a biological sample. And then the computer there hinted that it might be somewhere in this cave. Now, first time I did this, the graphics were glitching out because of the reflection settings, and it was pitch black to the point where my flashlight wouldn't even illuminate anything. So, but what we're looking for, I believe, is down in that hole, but I don't want to just like lob myself down there. Yep, that is what we're looking for there. That is it. Strange bioluminescent life form. I'm going to take a sample of it. Gives me a sample of it. And there are lots of blue crystals down here, which actually turn out to be pentaxid this time. We are still in range of our ship, though, so let's just offload. Now we're going to keep that. Could actually, in theory, probably connect to Trading 6 here, so that we can just loot straight into it. That would be sensible. That is a fair old amount of pentaxid you pick up from here, so it's worth just running around and doing this stuff. But yeah, as you can see, I'm quite far away from my Wi-Fi connection and I'm about to lose it. Well, we'll just pop back. My inventory is full like that. Anyway, once we've got the sample, we need to head back up. There is a doorway around here somewhere for us to do that. I'll finish collecting all that later. Let's go to the door. Here we go. So let's offer the scanner, this time, a biological sample. And there we go, the door opens. And immediately we get shot by a freaking robot with a rocket launcher. Genius. Did I get him? Yeah, there's a robot with a rocket launcher. Level 10 as well. Holy moly, this place is serious. Okay. Ooh, let's roll up the sleeves then, shall we? Okay, we got some flashy red lights. We got dead bodies. We got a data pad. Clean air shaft. Wipe down conduits and clean bathroom floor. Okay, so this guy was the of the place, I guess. Alright. Few bits and bobs here. And we're just leaving Wi-Fi range, I guess. The place is bigger than I thought. My ship is parked on one side of the cave. Prince. Have these guys all got rocket launchers? Oh, bingo. Frickin' double kill. Let's go. Alright. Which is cool. We are in a cave of ice. And it is a corridor built into it. I don't know how they expect us to keep working like this. We have been pulling double, even triple shifts for weeks. Men are exhausted. Someone is going to make a mistake. Uh-oh. Let's, oh my god. Yeah, the right click is really working here. Screw the left click of these things. I can get a one-shot kill on them with the right click. I tell you that this pistol, since I picked this pistol up, right? How many times has it saved my life? It is so good. We have another body and another data pad here. This happened. There was a containment breach and the bean counters in the control room activated the failsafe. The robotic guards activated and have been hunting down anything that moves. I fear I may be next. I do get the impression I'm going to be finding some horrors and creamy things. Things that want to latch onto my face very soon. This is a very long stairwell. Is there anything? That's an elevator. I'm like, is there a sentry gun down here? Alright. This is definitely one of the creepier POIs I've been into. I did not expect when I went into that ice cave to find this. I thought I'd just find some of those crystal things and whatnot, but... where do I go? Do I go on the elevator? Alright, so bunks. Ow. Okay, those guys are serious. Oh, I found some breakfast. So, everything's good, right? Offload this into the ship. Alright, what else do we got in here? Like a bathroom? I don't think there's any robots in here, but we got some lockers. I can hear a lot of those robots around. Means I'm in for a bit of a fight, it would seem. Alright. I guess the only route now is down the elevator. Oh boy. That is a big open room with not a lot of cover. You're a robot or something over there. Oh, they're gigas. The robots are in with the gigas. Interesting. More bodies. These are guest lab workers. Big control door there closed. Alright, let's see what we can find here. This is creepy. The medicinal stuff. Used to get burns, anti-radiation, adrenaline, all good. It's all good medicines or medicine ingredients. I do apologise if my voice sounds off. Believe it or not, I now have COVID. We almost forgot about our good old friend COVID, didn't we? And then it comes back and just goes, oh, by the way, I'm still here. Like, oh, piss off. Nobody likes you. Go away. But I suppose it's inevitable, the revolving door of diseases that has been in my house the last couple of weeks. I was wondering when our old friend COVID-19 would show its face again. And lo and behold, here it is. So there we go. How the hell do I get this door open then? I'm not seeing any obvious switches or press here buttons. So let's start searching for the non-obvious. There we go. Control station doesn't actually... Usually these things have a little arrow above them. Control station is in lockdown mode. Security key required. Huh. Security key required. Well, none of these guys are lootable. By the fact that their feet have clearly glitched in through the floor. Was I supposed to find a key somewhere? Oh. Maybe it needs a security key. What I've got in my trading one box. Hang on. Standard key card. That's not a security key, is it? Syndicate security access card? Probably not. Let's try it anyway. Why not, right? No. No one was surprised. Alright, let me do a little run around again and see if I found... I missed something. Oh, wait, hang on. There's a crack here behind this fridge, but... Oh, I can't blow up the fridge. Indestructible fridge. I can't see... Oh, hello. Here we go. Ah! I don't think this is what I'm looking for. Unfortunately, this is not the security card I'm looking for. This is a nice little cheeky hidden loot crate. I mean, it's nice. Don't get me wrong. But it ain't gonna help me get through that big door at the end. Hold on just a second. Might have found something. I hear spiders. Never great. Ventilation access or something. Okay. Hold on. Got a body. Ooh. Apparently they weren't able to move. But what we got here? Data pad. Work order request for blah 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 blah. The ventilator in ventilator shaft 7 is making a funny noise and interrupting work sleep. Please repair or replace as needed. Security access code is 3986. 3986. I thought it needed a card rather than a code. 3986. Let's see if this works. 3986. Okay. Ah, there we go. Remembered it. View logs. Today was a good day. We got the operation up and running much faster than expected. We should be ready to extract the first cryopod by the end of the week. Cannot foresee any complications. View log 5. Cryopod we have been attempting to safely extract for the past month was dropped and cracked open. I can only assume the entire facility will be compromised and have ordered the code black emergency protocol. Employee handbook mentions this is to be used only in case of containment failure. Strangely, this protocol activated our security droids, and I'm not sure how much help they will be dealing with biological hazard like this, but I suppose... Message abruptly shut short. Oh dear. Open the door. Oh shit, what have I done? Okay. We got a lot of gigas to deal with here. Is that what was in the cryopods? The gigas? I mean... Look at all the loot boxes in here, guys. Exciting. Oh, fudge. Wow. That was gnarly. There's that right click one-shotting these things again. One more. A few more than one as well. They were stacked on the same spawn spot over there. Oh, hello, cheeky. Don't think I haven't noticed you. So the robots there were not attacking the gigas by design or an error, do you think? Who knows? Upload this in here though. There we go. Get down. Oh, biological sample. Nice. You can go in trading 6 as well. I think, alien organisms, sorry. They're quite valuable. These could be netting us a fair bit of money. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, we got 3 lots of it. What else have we got in here? So these are the cryopods. No, I like it. I like it. Yeah. Frozen in. Oh, look, they were extracting one. Oh, hello. Oh, an advanced multi-boost. That's nice. I've already got one, but having more than one is always good, right? There we go. Well, that's it. I think that's the POI, guys. Interesting. Yeah. They messed around with stuff they don't understand and they found out. There we go. However, thanks to my awesomeness, even in my disease state. Kicking ass. Alright, let's get out of here then. I don't think there's anything else left in here. Let's go. Oh. Need the elevator. Of course, we can then trade those alien organisms at this research station here. 2,100 each. Yeah, apparently they could buy a lot of them as well, so I presume we could probably go around all the ice caves, farm the alien organisms in those ice caves, sell them 2,000 a pop here. I'm not sure if the alien organisms come up in the trader side quests anywhere. If they do, you might even be able to make more money on them, but that would be very circumstantial. Okay, we got the Arrestium deposits I needed. I've explored this ice planet a little bit. It is an interesting little place to be. Let's get out of here. We are on our way to visit the Brotherhood of Fire. Alright, so I activated the mission, the golden rings here in the PDA. Once you unlock the strange statues and it tells you to go to Parthix, you can you get this bar thing here, golden rings, da 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 da. So we need to warp to Parthix orbit first of all. Go ahead and do that. Incoming transmission, the Brotherhood of Fire welcomes you to Parthix. Please observe all local laws and regulations. Piracy will not be tolerated. Quite right, quite right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Parthix orbit. A very busy and awesomely sculpted sector. Let me turn the F6 off there so you can enjoy the the far decals that Revian has placed all over the place. And he has just absolutely sculpted this sector really, really nicely. We're going to come up onto the central space station here in Parthix orbit. Our mission is to go land on Parthix, but we'll do that in a minute. First of all, I want to pop into the space station because I know, well, I built the damn thing, so I know it's got a lot of traders inside. Basically, we'll see what we can do, make a little money here at Parthix, because this is a drone just flew into the side of the space. It looks docked. It looks docked. It's fine. We're just going to pretend it's docked. There we go. A very well-armed space station as well. Right. Yeah, Parthix is the place to come if you want to play traders, I tell you. There's so many traders here. So many POIs with traders on them. Some of them trade within themselves as well, so it gets quite cheesy. I know that Vermilion did a lot of work to try and reduce the amount of cheesing you could do with Brotherhood POIs just because of the sheer number of traders that they have. But, yeah, welcome. This is the Brotherhood Temple on board the space station here, and this is the trade floor. As you can see, Polaris have a presence here as well, but that's Quantum Star, so he'll buy all the optronics and stuff like that. I don't know if these traders would have little side missions as well, but I don't think they will have. Totally overpowered. Yeah, they just go straight into the trade window, don't they? Which is a shame. But not the end of the world. I guess the PDA just doesn't stretch this far. Or those side missions. The guy does all the ingots and stuff. 138 for gold, which is quite limited, really. Armor and boosts. I mean, I have quite a few armor and... How am I not in range of the ship? Seriously? I'm in range of... I need to put a Wi-Fi on the back of the ship, I really do. Servant Corp. Yeah, all your basic bitch stuff. And this guy... Oh yeah, there you go. 40 grenade launch, basic weapons and stuff like that, which you'd end up collecting a lot of, so it's nice to be able to sell that stuff. Anyway, I need to move the ship so I can actually get into Wi-Fi range of the ship and the traders at the same time. But yeah, it's a pretty big station. Large internal hangar down there with small vessels. And got the hospital up here. I think this guy is medic. There we go. So buy a bunch of meds off of him as well. Nice. Here we are then. Parthix, welcome to. We need to find the archivist. There we go. Now that will be a it'll be an admin POI, so we know that we're looking for the kind of like Chevron-y type. There's Temple Prime over there. Ah, there it is. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty much on the other side of the planet, isn't it? 11 kilometers away. No worries. Get to enjoy the sights of Parthix on the way, which is basically a pretty apparent castle of far down there, look. There's so many POIs here, it's ridiculous. And it's a shame. I'm going to have to do a playthrough, guys, I think, where I'm just the bad guy. I just need to be the bad guy at one point, don't I? And go to war with everyone. Become friends with the Xerax or something, you know? Because there's all these amazing POIs that I haven't run. And it's because if I attack far, I'll become hostile with Polaris. I'll be hostile with the traders. Colonists. Basically all the people that you want to be friends with in order to make money from, you know? So, yeah. Doesn't quite serve me to attack Far or Polaris at the moment. Maybe later in the series, when we've done everything else. But yeah, there is a lot of POIs here. And a lot of them seem innocuous, like all those residences down there. Some of the residences I know that we built have secret laboratories and such. They're worth checking out, even though they do look like little trash POIs. Some of them are little trash POIs, in fairness. The comms tower is good. Then you got ones like the temple shrines and stuff like that. They are just innocuous kind of stuff. But yeah, there are a lot of sneaky POIs with the Brotherhood of Far that have far more going for them than meets the eye. It also makes you wonder why, oh why, the Brotherhood have these facilities and are hiding them. Anyway, as you can see, they're incredibly well defended. Like, all the POI clusters are surrounded in what is called Light of Far and Far's Might. These are all defense turrets. And they're not just like cannon turrets either. Some of them are quite heavy. Well, the Brotherhood have a lot of trouble with pirates, you see. And since they so they have a very gold-focused culture and stuff, so their temples and things like that got looted by pirates and bandits and stuff like that when they first sort of became part of the interstellar community. So now they have bolstered their defenses quite significantly, and as a result, everything is very well protected. Anyway, we don't need thrusters on right now, and we don't need heavy armor on as well either. So I'm going to go with a light armor here. That's got our hello. The ship seems to be bouncing around a bit at the moment. Right, it's quite temperate and stuff out here, really. A bit warm during the day, but it's quite temperate. You're welcome. So this is the Far Archives. Now, I have covered these before in my channel, but I'll go through it again because this is a very impressive build by Saluzticor, who is an incredible builder in the community and very generous with his LCD art as well. Thank you, Saluzticor. You've saved me many hours of frustration. It's a little dark in here, unfortunately, because, you know, as is typical, frickin' nighttime, isn't it? But yeah, I heard the Vermilion of Forge Aerospace. Oh, I heard an idiot kept insisting that Top Brewery makes root beer. That stuff is enough. Damn it, this stuff goes way too fast. Contractor boy Rados to build bases for them. Here's an apartment on... Ah, man. Some of this stuff would be quite good, but it just cuts out so quickly. Right. There's a load of information boards here inside the archives about the Brotherhood of Far. So the whole lore, basically the 4 ranks of Brotherhood. Brothers, Initiate, Brother, Elder, Eldest. The Eldest is kind of like the Pope kind of thing. A little inappropriate for a temple archive, but alright. We also have a gift shop. Constructed a central record-keeping historical library for the Brotherhood of Far, and this is the only library on the planet to hold the original texts and records of both government before and after the arrival of Far. Quite right. We got a archaeologist trader here that will buy stuff. He buys gold. Oh no, he sells gold at 1033, sorry. He buys tool turrets. Interesting. 5 of them. Anomalous data, logical data. Let's see if I got any of that data. I don't want to use it really, to be honest, because if yeah, I got anomalous data, because if I can get a trader that wants one of these, they'll pay through the nose for them, whereas this guy will only give me like less than 10 grand for that. I can get 60 grand for it or something from a trader if it wants it, but yeah. Anyway, you can hear the drone presence around here, I tell you. Attacking the Brotherhood is no easy feat. I don't think they are properly... Okay, so tourist information. There's 2 other tourist locations here on Parthix. You've got Temple Prime down here, and you got, I think we flew Far's Arrival over there. So it's like the golden triangle of tourism here on Parthix. These 3 locations are basically the kind of the most lore heavy of any faction really in the game. The Bank of Far and the Far headquarters are other locations as well, but they're not necessarily touristy. They're more kind of like, you want some good freaking loot, right? And you want a really good POI dungeon crawl. If you can find the Bank of Far and find the headquarters, then you are in for a hell of a fight. And anyway, so we're gonna go find the archivist now. Head up these stairs. This is a very big tower, so there's a lot of stairs to climb. Now there are these boards here before Far and then the arrival. I'm not going to read through them, but if you'd like to pause the video and read through them, you're very welcome to do so. And the history, I've got to make sure I do these in order as well, because if I don't do them in order it can get a little confusing. Hang around, what? Now they are ordered. I think it's Salutical place them on these floors in order, but obviously I don't know what order they are on each floor, if you know what I mean. I think they're all in the same location over here, actually. Very useful. Okay, so a lack of faith and a lack of patience. The people just ambling about, isn't there? He's just such a great job at this. He's had minimalist texturing as well. It works really well. I think this floor is under construction or having a remodel of some sort, so I don't actually think there's any text on this floor. Let's go to the next one. And this one opens up significantly. And this one is like the main floor. Up here we've got a freaking cafe. You know, we've got Market Cafe dude here. With a menu and everything. We've got seating, statues, we've got news feeds and everything. So we have to go up again. The next set of screens. Go up again. This opens up even more as well. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, the hotel. There's a freaking hotel in here. I mean, it's more like a hostel than a hotel, I suppose. But yeah, there's a hotel. Inside, $11 a night inside the archives. Right. So there's the archivist that we need to talk to. I wanted to get the other screens first before we talk to him, though. I can't for the life of me remember where they are. I'm really sorry. I'd know it better if I was the one that built it, but right. Was it a plea for help? There's a plea for help. Now, I must admit, I can't remember if that's the next in the order or not. I think so. I don't know. Oh, here we go. A call to trade. I think. Yeah, I think that might be out of order. Sorry. Balcony. But dancing girl? I don't know. What's going on? Oh my god. Oh yeah, trapdoor somewhere around here with special secret loot in it. But yeah, it's there are trapdoors everywhere, but you can't loot it obviously unless you want to really pee them off. But there you go. There's a little flipper. There's a little flipper. I don't know what that does. That's to lose to go. He knows. Gerald's in the corner. Right, there's got to be another screen around here. I think the last ones are on the other side and upstairs. It's like a storeroom. God, this place is like a friggin' maze, right? Well, they're not up here. Where the hell are they? Okay, hang on. I think I'm being a bit of a spoon. Yeah, we've got a plea for help. Ah. What is it doing up here? It's so random. Peace! There we go. Okay. So, hopefully if you've read through those, they make some sense. I mean, yeah, they may be out of order, but hopefully I've done it in order. Or close enough to that you understand it anyway. But yeah, this place just keeps on going, huh? Lock code required for that one. Well. Magic about, I mean, it's a nice private hotel door with friggin' glass fronted. You can see right into it. No privacy here at the Far Hotel. Are you all gonna jump? Are you? What are you doing? Sorry, a bit of a vertical view on that lady there, didn't we? Right. Everybody's just standing on the precipice of everything. Let's talk to the archivist, shall we? That's this chappy over here. Hello. Welcome to the archives. May interest you in some ancient cookbooks, perhaps a text on our mythology, or an old hunter's guide on how to skin a far bear. I'm looking for information on any travelers who had visited Parthics in the past. Travelers to Parthics in the past? You mean besides Far? There is a tale of an ancient traveler who came here on an airship, but it's considered myth and not historical fact. It will take me some time to find the text in the archive. Come back later. In the meantime, please consider exploring the rest of the archives or Temple Prime and Far's arrival to learn more of our history. I will send a message in your PDA when I have located the text. Thank you. Yeah. So now we're gonna go on a little tour of Parthics. Little jetpacking. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. So we got a 180 seconds before he's found the text. Explore Temple Prime and explore Far's arrival is the sort of side missions. I will say that the Far's arrival's got the text, the history laid out in order. It has a one-way system. The text is laid out in order. You walk around it, it's all there. However, I did copy and paste the LCDs straight from the archive, so thanks to Score. Anyway, there we go. Right, I'm going to jump in the Surge and fly to these locations. So we've got Temple Prime, which is south of us, yeah? And let's flying this thing around would probably be more fuel efficient than flying the entire big boat around, right now. Here we are, Temple Prime, ladies and gents. This was a collab build between me and a couple of the guys, and it turned out pretty good. It's a big POI. So, yeah, there's a few ways in, basically, and that is not allowed. Why is that not allowed? That seems odd. Let's go around to the main entrance then. Around the front. I should have parked here. I should have parked here. But yeah, we got some fountains. There's like the foyer. There's an outdoor speaking area. People waiting to hear from the eldest right now. So that tower in the middle there, there's the very technological looking. Let me get a better view of it. It's actually a tractor beam built with medieval technology, so it's huge. But yeah, basically Farr built it when he landed here. The people of Barthix were very much a medieval society when he arrived, and he bargained with them for resources and materials so that he could build a tractor beam. The tractor beam brought in gold asteroids, which he used to basically buy influence with the local leaders so that he could get their resources and build a communication system that he could call for a rescue ship. And when he did that, he disappeared as soon as Polaris arrived. And now they don't know where he is, basically. But they, he introduced the people of Barthix to Polaris. They used their gold that he brought down from space to buy their way into modern technology. I feel like the Ferengi, And now everything they do and have is kind of centric around Farr, who's now a kind of prophet. But yeah, Temple Prime here is a very open POI. As you can see, you can explore most of it without restriction. And there is, however, one area you can't go without upsetting the Brotherhood, because this POI does have an admin core in it, so you have to do it properly, right? That door is slightly damaged, which means you can destroy it, but of course destroying that will upset the Brotherhood. So we have a message from the Archivist. On my way. Dokie. Sweet. We'll do a quick flyby of Farr's arrival as well, and then we'll get back to the Archivist. So Farr's arrival is basically the crash site of his ship. Farr being a alien. He crash landed here. He couldn't avoid contact with the locals because basically they saw him crash and came to investigate, take a prisoner, la 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 la. And then he used his knowledge to bargain with the local leaders, build the tractor beam, which he promised would give them great wealth. So they went along with him for a while, until he brought down first gold asteroids from space, and then they knew he was good for it and stuff. And then he built his communication tower and buggered off. So Farr's arrival is the better place to go really for the lore if you want to read it in order, because it is laid out, like I say, one-way system. It's all in order. Get the full history of the faction. Let's get back to the Archivist. Here we go. Hello! Welcome to the Archives. May I interest you in some ancient cookbooks? Right, what did you find? An ancient book of fables speaks of a green-skinned traveller who came from the sky in a ship of wood and metal. Green. Sounds like a talon. He wandered Barthix seeking audiences with leaders. Before he left, he built a stone statue. The statue has long since been destroyed, but the inscription was recorded in the book. What did it say? People of Barthix are divided, but have much potential, primitive but resourceful. They cannot aid me. However, I have received word that I am being given a new task, to travel to a moon where crystal meets the sky, and keep watch there, waiting for the day the relic of the stars is found. I see. Thank you for this history lesson. No, please, I should be thanking you. You have solved the mystery of who this traveller was and confirmed the myth was real. We have encountered several crystalline moons that fit the description of the inscription. Perhaps you can continue a search there. You have added to our history today, and for that I'm thankful. Please have this gift. May it serve you well. Thank you, and farewell. Oh yes, 3 navigation data, and what we ultimately came for. The Golden Rule. A plasma cannon of FAR design can be recharged from the archivist on FAR archives for a fee of 100,000 credits. Okay, so it can't be reloaded. Well, it can. It can be reloaded here for 100,000 credits. But it's got a pretty high capacity magazine, 500 rounds in it. And there's 150 damage with a 200 explosive damage and a 2 radius of 2. 150 rounds per minute. It's going to go through those 500 rounds quite quickly if you hold the trigger down. And yeah, it doesn't ignore atmospheric density, which is a shame because that would be awesome. There we go. It has a very unique firing style, can we say? There you go. Very cool. That is the Golden Rule. What we came for, really. So it's interesting what you said about Crystalline Moon and the Shard of the Stars, right? Because in Trading 1 there is the Shard of the Stars. And we've already gone... Yeah, so it's a fragment from an ancient Talon relic that's notches on that connect to 2 other parts. This is... Obviously, Revian is trying to connect these 2 stories together, I guess, at some point. But yeah, we've already got that, and we've already discovered the Crystalline Moon. I got 6 nav data sitting in there now. Brotherhood of Far poster as well will look good on the walls of my base or something that I put posters up on. We're gonna need a gallery, aren't we? Haha! But we have it. We have the Golden Rule. Oh yes, it is awesome. So thank you very much, Brotherhood of Far. There are a few other POIs here I'd recommend. I haven't talked about it. So I mentioned the HQ, which we kind of been to before, has a bunch of traders in it. There is the members market, kind of like Far Costco. Very, very good for traders. There's some very high value traders in it. The Far Bank that I mentioned as well has also got, I think, a couple of traders in it. And there's a market, a bazaar that all have traders. And I don't quite understand how everything is discovered. I guess because my faction mates have been here and discovered all this stuff already. They've actually scouted the entire bloody planet. Barn 42 is an interesting one. Yeah, you do have to kind of key off everyone if you want to attack the Brotherhood here. That's the headquarters there. Now, I think the members market is also an admin core one, so if we look for chevrons and stuff, we might find it, but it might not be here at all, actually, because I don't think it's a important POI. It may not have even spawned in. Back to the Temple Prime. Oh well, okay. But anyway, the point is there is some very good trading opportunities here on Parthix. But we're done here. Let's go. So what's next then? We've done the far homeworld here. I'm going to head back to our base all the way back through the other side of Polaris territory here. And I'm going to be working on getting some more resources in so that we can get a new ship. We need fighty ship. So we need to seriously upgrade from the Matterus, to be honest, because it's crap. We need a big honking beautiful ship. On the way to a big honking beautiful ship, we need to get a fighty ship. Okay, so what I'd like to do is get a little ship called the Corvus. I've never used this in one of my Let's Plays, so I'd really like to get it in. It is a fast attack ship with a high emphasis on manual fire weapons. Very agile, quick, and I think it's CPU tier 4? Yeah, I think it is. difficult to tell here because it just all says T1. But yeah, I think it's a 2.1 million ship. So that should enable us to hit targets up to the drones. Basically, the drones are over here, and we need them, and we need their parts in order to make auxiliary cores. And we can get auxiliary cores, we can get even mightier vessels in, which go over that 2.1 million CPU of your standard CPU extension. So once you get auxiliary cores, then we can get a lot of firepower. We can start taking on bigger, badder targets, and we can actually stack our ship out a lot more with cargo and defenses and shields, mostly, you know. And ultimately, what we do want to be doing, like I said at the beginning of the series, is working our way over to progenitor space over here, so we can work on an antimatter warp drive. Now, under the research schematics here, and the reason we need so many unlock points, we're up to 810 actually, so doing quite well, is we need voidium research, we need antimatter research, and we need all of this, basically. You do need all of it. The armor is probably the least priority, but I mean, this has some very good applications as well. Voidium drill will be first, because we need to be able to actually produce dark matter. The antimatter warp drive will be our pièce de résistance, really, for the purpose of the series. We need a lot of CPU in order to house that at 250,000 CPU just on its own. But as you can see, what's required of it is 8 dark matter pods, 500 drone processors, 100 technology fragments from progenitor space, and then it's 2,000 platinum ingots, 1,000 gold, 8 stackers. That's going a stack of a restroom, you know, just for that thing. And of course, we need to unlock the antimatter warp tank and the short range drive on the way. And the antimatter warp tank is also another bunch of wonderful materials, which require a lot of time, a lot of grinding, a lot of firepower, lift power, just a lot of other ships. Basically, we need a lot of ships. So let's get back to base. We need to set up a resource infrastructure. And I also need to head back to the SAS as well and pay off my debts to the SAS. With my 3.4 million now, I can fully pay for this ship. And then I suppose it's mine. Yeah. Well, kind of already is, I suppose. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this visit to Parthix, and I hope you enjoy your visit to Parthix. In any case, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.